Your dad never changes. I'm done with this. Vivian, it's not that Mom doesn't want to take you. You'll have a good life with your dad. With me, you'd only suffer.
Mom, don't go.
Vivian, remember this. In the old days, you'd be your father's legitimate eldest daughter. Guard what's yours tightly. Don't let your father's fortune be squandered by some homewrecker and her illegitimate brats. Got it?
Got it.
I was 8 years old that year. My mom planted in my heart a seed of battle. She took her hefty share of the assets and jetted off abroad. And my dad was a total nouveau riche. After they divorced, my dad married a second wife, then a third. Eventually he realized marriage was too costly in terms of assets, so he just stopped. And so, in this household, there are so many kids, some I can name, some I can't.
What are you doing? That's my limited edition I just bought.
This was my mom's old room. Who gave you the nerve to move in? Get out, or I'll toss you out with it.
Why do you get to study abroad? I want to go too.
Because you got a 20 on your test, HMHM. Don't think shedding a few crocodile tears will get you resources from me. In the Jensen family, you'd better learn the hierarchy sooner.
Haha, Vivian, you're truly my daughter. Like father, like daughter. When you get married, I'll be the most at ease. With your skills, no one in your in-laws' family will dare bully you.
That's right. Growing up in such a complicated family environment, I've honed top-tier fighting skills. All the stepmothers, half-siblings, all tremble before me. I'm always ready to lay waste in my in-laws' home. Sigh, it's so lonely at the top. The life of a wealthy family is so dull and boring. I never expected that I'd marry so well that this maxed out combat power would have no use at all. My husband Patrick and I were college classmates. From campus to wedding dress. The Pierce family is a true scholarly dynasty. My father-in-law Philip is the chairman of a pharmaceutical group. My mother-in-law, Sophia, is a graduate advisor at the medical school. When it comes to status and assets, there's several tiers above mine. She's a typical intellectual, very principled. Actually, I know she's not too happy with my family background. But she can't help it. Chris is a total love-struck fool.
Wendy, if you feel uncomfortable at home, I'll suggest we get our own place tomorrow. I don't want you to feel wronged.
Honey, you're hilarious. You have no idea what I'm capable of. I've been through the wars. You think I'm scared of them? I've been bored with the peace. We lived like that for months. We coexisted peacefully. Just when I thought the high life was too boring, the tide turned.
Nervous?
I'm excited.
I smell trouble again.
Not trouble. It's the old friend type. Ella, 44, is the woman my father-in-law has been pining for 20 years, his one true love. Half a month ago, she suddenly returned, saying she was homesick. But I know a lost love never comes back for no reason, especially one who's almost broke, a lost love.
Take it easy later.
I've seen plenty of snakes. If she really dares to set her sights on Mom, then I'll teach her a lesson she'll never forget. Ella, my father-in-law's stepsister, is back. My father-in-law Frank picked her up at the airport himself.
Brother. I finally see you.
Ella.
Brother. I miss you a lot. Brother. I've been through a lot these years. I still think of you.
Tonight, the Pierce family is hosting a welcome dinner just for her. This is the classic lost love returning. Interesting, so interesting.
Ella, it's been so long. You're still so beautiful. Not a single change. Yeah. I heard you suffered abroad. Now that you're back, if you need anything, just tell us old friends.
Thank you all for your concern. I've been abroad these years, and I've really been through some things. But just being back and seeing everyone makes me content.
The acting is incredible. The perfect amount of vulnerability. The playing hard to get eyes. This is way better than my dad's crying, screaming, suicidal threats. Those drama queens.
Sister-in-law, let me toast you. I've suffered so much abroad all these years. All thanks to you for taking care of him. My brother's kindness, I'll never be able to repay it in my life.
First blow. One sentence, and she turned my mother-in-law's 20-year marriage into her just keeping the seat warm.
Ultimately, it's my own bad luck. If I hadn't left back then, the person standing by my brother's side today might not be you.
Second blow. If I hadn't stepped aside, you wouldn't be the one.
Yvonne, you're not well. The doctor said no alcohol. We're all family.
Brother, I just wanted to thank my sister-in-law. I know I shouldn't have come back to bother you, but I missed you so much. I dreamed of you every night abroad.
It's nothing. It's what I should do.
Third blow. I'm the one who painfully made it happen. What a public power play. Just wait and see how I deal with you.
Vivian, what are you doing?
Vivian, what nonsense is this?
You can down 3 glasses of champagne after thyroid cancer surgery? Just now you were telling Mr. White that foreign wine isn't as good as domestic. My mother-in-law is the rightful mistress of the Reed family, married in with full ceremony. If you really care about her, you should let her rest early.
Let's all call it a night.
When the queen strikes, nothing survives.
Vivian, that was too impulsive.
Better impulsive than being wronged.
Babe, you were awesome.
Now you know how awesome your wife is.
I've known for a long time. That's why I had to marry you.
Yesterday's welcome dinner was so dramatic. That snake Yvonne almost walked all over Mom. Good thing I smashed my glass.
Babe, I'm going on a business trip for 3 days. Don't you miss me at all?
Stop messing around. I'm being serious.
If you really want to know about Yvonne, you can ask Aunt May.
Aunt Martha?
She was Grandma's dowry maid. 40 years in the Peyton family. She knows all about the past. She's always disliked Yvette and her mother.
Great idea, I'll go now. I'm wearing the prettiest one.
You're such a scatterbrain.
Aunt Martha, watering the flowers? I brought you some fresh fruit.
Coming. Oh, Jenny, you were so brave yesterday. No one else would dare to talk back to Yvette.
I just can't stand her bullying my mother-in-law. Aunt Martha, what really happened back then? How did my father-in-law get involved with Yvette?
Oh, Yvette is just a freeloader.
A freeloader? But she's a Peyton?
She was originally a Chen. Her father was old Mr. Peyton's driver. When the Peytons were attacked, her father took a knife meant for them. He entrusted his wife and daughter to old Mr. Peyton before dying.
Out of guilt, old Mr. Peyton took them in.
Taking them in was one thing, but Yvette's mother was no pushover. When old Mrs. Peyton passed away, she climbed into his bed.
That's so shameless.
Old Mr. Peyton was foolish too. He actually married her and gave Yvette his last name. Paid for her education. She was 18, the young master 20.
Could my father-in-law, Frederick Peyton, just accept that?
The young master naturally opposed them at first, but Yvette was too good at faking it.
Get out. Who let you into our house? You're a pair of parasites. Don't think changing your name makes you a Peyton. A freeloader is always a freeloader. Get out.
Frederick is the only son. He'll be the sole power. He's the best bet in this house. I must hold on to him. Brother, I got up at 4 a.m. to make this lunch for you. Take it with you.
Who's your brother? Don't claim family ties.
The meaner he is to me now, the easier it'll be to soften him later. This pain, this humiliation. Bro, let me wipe your sweat. Have some water and rest.
No need.
Bro, it looks like it's a little crooked.
You know about this.
Just hang in there a little longer. The fever will break soon. I'll be right here with you.
You've been here the whole time?
As long as you get better quickly. I don't mind being tired.
Every day she makes him heart-shaped lunches. Gets tossed and she doesn't get mad. The young master loves racing. So, she learns racing. He loves painting. She learns painting.
Classic low status, people-pleasing snake behavior. Slow and steady infiltration.
Little by little, that cold heart of the young master started to thaw.
Wow. At 18, she's got that kind of cunning and patience. She must have been raised on the art of the manipulative woman. Endure what others can't. To get what others can't. That aunt is no saint.
Tell me about it. This is just the beginning. What comes later will blow your mind.
Aunt Ming, what happened next? Since the young master's heart was already won. Then the two of them. They'd naturally end up together, right? A couple of 18 and 19-year-olds. That's basically a powder keg, isn't it?
Ha, together my ass. Young mistress. You're underestimating that fox's game.
They didn't get together? Then why was the young master so protective of her? What's that about?
Ha, mother and daughter, both foxes. They spend all day studying how to control men. Pei Ying is a sly one. She knows that for men, the unattainable is always alluring. What's easily won is never treasured. So, she enjoys the young master's protection and favor, but refuses to give him a straight answer.
Foley, you can't do this.
Why not?
But if Uncle Pei finds out about us, he'll kill you.
I don't care what others think.
But I care about your future. Foley, promise me. Keep this love to yourself, okay? Just seeing you every day is enough for me. Don't push me, okay?
Look at her, with that little mouth. She can say no, and then sweeten the deal. She's got the young master wrapped around her finger. This kind of ambiguous flirtation is the most dangerous.
That's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. The best hunters always appear as prey. Her play hard to get act is masterfully done.
Yeah, back then, the young master was like a man possessed. All those socialites and heiresses, he wouldn't even glance at them. His whole heart was set on Evelyn. And Evelyn? She loved being the eldest foster daughter. She had the heir's exclusive favor. Without bearing any blame, she remained a pure innocent little sister.
No initiation, no rejection, no responsibility. That's a textbook heartless player move. Using reputation as a shackle, tears as a weapon, leading on a young hot-blooded guy. This move is indeed 100 times more deadly than dating. A woman like that in an ancient harem would survive to the final episode.
Too bad the truth always comes out. They were under the same roof. No matter how well Evelyn tried to hide it, the young master's eyes gave him away. It was bound to cause trouble sooner or later.
Then the secret came out. The old man caught them.
More than caught. It was like a 10 earthquake at home. The old man's thunderous fury almost blew the roof off the house.
What are you doing?
After they were found out, Mr. Foster was livid. If this got out, the Foster family would lose face. The old man smashed the teacup on the spot and beat the young master's back bloody. Locked up for 2 weeks, forbidden to see Evelyn.
What about Evelyn? Didn't she fight back?
She's good at acting. Kneeled outside the shrine all night, crying, saying it was her fault. People would say she's so devoted.
What a classic play hard to get move. The more she plays victim, the more Marcus pities her.
The old man saw if things dragged on, Marcus would lose his mind. So he cut the knot and got him engaged.
With my mother-in-law?
Yes, with Miss Luna. Her family's a scholarly one. She's beautiful and well-educated.
Then my mother-in-law? Does she know about Marcus and Evelyn?
She knows the gist. But not the depth. Besides, Miss Luna had always liked Marcus. On the engagement day, she wore a light pink cheongsam. She smiled so beautifully. But Marcus stayed stone-faced. For 20 years, she never said a word. The more she carried it alone, the more heartbreaking it became.
Not that my mother-in-law was lacking, but from the very start, she was stuck in an unfair marriage. What happened after? After Evelyn went abroad, things settled down.
Calmed down? Outwardly, she went to study, but she never really cut ties. Always telling him, "Bro, you need to be happy."
I see. Not that she's bad, but that she's cunning. She doesn't come to take, she only reminds you, I'm still here, to guilt you.
But what really plunged this family into the abyss was the big crisis that hit the family later.
What big crisis?
Let me sort it out. Come back tomorrow.
Okay, I'll come find you first thing tomorrow.
It was about the 3rd year after their marriage. The family business expanded too fast. Then someone set them up. The cash flow dried up. Banks called in loans. Partners pressed for payment. At that critical moment, Marcus's father had a stroke. He had a stroke and collapsed. The house was in chaos. Marcus ran between work and the hospital. He was a shadow of himself.
And my mother-in-law?
Ah, Miss Luna. She had just had Chris. She hadn't even recovered from childbirth. She started begging for money everywhere to help keep the family steady.
That's true shared hardship. And Evelyn? What did she do?
That's the worst part. About what happened back then, the rumor has always been that Yvonne Perry sacrificed herself by marrying abroad to help the Perry family in exchange for funds and breathing room. Even the young master has believed it for 20 years.
Isn't that so?
Of course not. The real story is completely different. Before old Mr. Perry fell ill, he left a private diary. Back when the Perry family was about to collapse, the origin and destination of those lifeline funds are all recorded in it. Come, sit down and talk. In the deepest part of the old mansion's basement, there's a storage room. Against the west wall, a camphor wardrobe with chipped paint. The bottom drawer is fake. First, turn the blue porcelain vase on top half a turn to the left. Then the latch opens. Inside is a black iron box. The diary is in the box.
A secret buried for 20 years. As long as we get the hard evidence, we can nail Yvonne Perry to the pillar of shame. Eavesdropping?
Madam, I didn't. I was just passing by.
Passing by and bumped into the flower stand? Since when does the Perry family require people to press their ears to the door just to pass by? I don't care who you're working for. Remember one thing. This is the Perry family home, not a marketplace. When the master speaks, eavesdropping by servants is a serious offense. Today, I'll consider this your first time and save your face. Next time, you're fired.
Yes, yes, yes.
Looks like Yvonne Perry has already caught on. If she finds that diary first.
She hasn't caught on, she's just suspicious. A person who's lived on lies for 20 years, once they smell the truth, their first instinct is never to confess, but to destroy it. Tonight, I have to act before she does.
Anna, today, Sophie was out of line. She upset you, didn't she? I've already spoken to her. She's young, doesn't know any better. Don't hold it against her.
A classic retreat to advance. She's telling me, Sophie is her person. She knows I've found out. She's testing me. You're joking, Auntie. Whether the family's servants know their place, I, as the young mistress, will teach them. It's not for outsiders to interfere.
Anna, don't be so sharp-tongued.
Anna isn't wrong. The family rules must be upheld.
Found it.
Bro, I just remembered, isn't there still a bottle of 1998 red wine in the cellar? All these years abroad, I've never forgotten that taste. My chest feels so tight today, I can't sleep, just want a sip to calm down.
Drinking at this hour, you're not well.
Just a little? Bro, will you come with me to get it? I'm scared to go down alone.
This woman isn't trying to drink at all. She's planned tonight, set a trap on purpose, using Frank, to catch me red-handed going through the elders' things.
The disobedient woman is right here.
You insisted there was a noise here. There's no one here.
Bro, the door is open, could a thief have gotten in?
No one. Wine's outside. Let's go to the cellar.
Bro, my legs are shaky. You go get it. I'll rest here a bit.
What's that sound? Probably a stray cat got in. Don't scare yourself. Let's go, hurry back for the wine.
This woman's got a sharp nose. Almost got caught in the act.
Let's go. Can't stay here long. Open it back in the room.
It's a transfer receipt.
Read the diary first.
Marcus, come see this. Someone got to it before us. They tore out these pages on purpose. How guilty must they be? Wait, there are indentations.
Press the edges.
The one who truly saved the Hayes family was my mother-in-law. How dare she use that as leverage to show off in front of Mom for 20 years?
These words weren't written casually. Grandpa knew everything, but he didn't say anything. Not a single word.
But why?
Probably afraid Dad couldn't take it. Afraid the Hayes family would lose face. So he'd rather let Mom bear the blame forever, and let the one who stole the money be a saint.
That's disgusting. They teamed up to trap my mother-in-law for 20 years.
Dad probably didn't know. If he knew, he wouldn't have tolerated Jenny using that as leverage.
We can't just let this slide. The wrongs done to Mom must be repaid.
Don't rush. This alone is enough to see the truth, but not enough to strike a fatal blow.
Ironclad evidence and still not fatal?
Her greatest strength is packaging herself as the victim. As long as that mask stays on, Dad might soften. We need to tear it off and strip away her disguise completely.
Then let's keep digging. What exactly was she up to abroad?
Before we find out, we can't even tell Mom. To avoid tipping her off. That woman has a nose sharper than a dog's.
Claire, can I come in?
Yeah, Mom. Come on in.
Jenny was just here. She said Frank gave her this as her first necklace. Now it's back in her hands.
Is she crazy? Showing up late at night to gross us out.
She also said people and things are alike. What truly belongs to someone will always end up back with them.
Mom, you don't owe her anything. You take one step back, she takes 10 steps forward. Dignity is not a weapon. A knife is.
Claire is right. You're the mistress of the Pay family. No one has the right to say that to you. Dad's confused, but we're not.
Some things are hard to change once you're used to them. But I understand now.
Don't keep the bad luck. If she brings it up again to bother you, just throw it back in her face. Don't be nice to her. She's testing you. She's getting desperate.
It means she didn't come back just to catch up. Check Irene's overseas assets for the last 10 years, her marriage and debt records, as detailed as possible. We've looked into Irene. Something's off. Her public info has been deliberately tampered with in a few places. Every lead goes cold. It's not just money that can do this. Someone's covering for her, untraceable. It will be hard. It'll take time.
A woman who survives by playing the victim, yet someone went to great lengths to clean up after her.
Seems like she's hiding a big scandal overseas.
Put the ladder against that door. That's where we're breaking through. Vivian, you're up. I have a bad heart. The doctor says stress is bad for me. I'm planning to open up this storage room to have more space.
Stop. This job is off for today. This isn't a hotel. Any changes to the Pay house need the owner's approval. That's my mother's studio. Who gave you permission to touch it?
I just wanted to be more comfortable. Do you have to be so intolerant of my illness?
Letting you stay doesn't mean you can take over. A temporary guest wants to take over the house?
Vivian, I'm Felix's sister.
In name only.
Vivian, don't go too far.
You're the one going too far. The real mistress of the Pay family is Sophia. Everything you use is given by the Pay family. I'm showing you respect. Don't be shameless.
Don't listen to her. I'm in charge. Break it down.
Let's see who dares. Anyone who touches this wall today gets no pay. Martha, go lock the studio door. No one gets in.
All right.
Vivian, are you trying to kill me?
Irene. Vivian, she's a sick woman. Why can't this family accept her?
Dad. Before you scold me, take a look at this. Dad, you're all about facts, aren't you?
Hurry up. We have to start work today. I was just barely hanging on earlier. I didn't want to worry everyone. Then I got upset and had an episode.
Yeah, your heart condition is really smart. It only flares up right when my dad walks in.
Wendy. You can't just say I'm faking it based on one video.
Enough. Since you're not feeling well, don't bother with the renovation. Everyone go back. Cancel the project.
I understand, Mark.
What happened to your hand?
It's nothing, just old scars. It's fine.
Protesting too much.
You've been through a lot overseas.
This old witch fakes being sick, now she's faking being abused. A fake. Something's off. If it's an old injury, it wouldn't be this color. This bruise is as fresh as paint. Playing the victim? I'll ruin your act.
Old scars? What do you mean, old scars?
Mark. Don't ask. It's all in the past. I don't want to talk about it.
The more you say you don't want to talk, the more you make people ask. That retreat to advance trick? Masterful.
Did the Warrens do this to you?
He has a bad temper. When he drinks, he pushes and shoves me, throws things at me. I have so many injuries, I've lost count. I didn't come back to fight for anything. I just couldn't take it anymore. Every time I got hit, I thought, if I hadn't left back then, stayed with you, would everything be different?
Wow, not even calling him brother now. Right in front of his wife, she's bringing up old feelings to force a showdown.
The Warrens' second son dared to treat you like this? Why didn't you tell me sooner?
What good would it have done? You already have a family. What am I to you? I just didn't want to bother you anymore. When you've been beaten for so long, you get scared. Now, whenever I get nervous, I can't eat. I can't sleep at night either. I tremble when I hear a man's loud voice.
This is outrageous. Does the Warrens think the Parkers have no one?
Mark, don't be impulsive. His family has connections abroad, too. If you act rashly, it could affect the company.
So what if it affects the company? You've suffered for so many years. The Parker family won't stand by. I'll have legal contact overseas tomorrow to investigate the Warrens.
This bruise is as fresh as paint. Wait, 3 days ago. That's hard to say.
Wendy, what do you mean?
Wendy, I know you don't like me, but I wouldn't risk my reputation over something like this.
Aunt Grace, your injury does look serious. But before I seek justice for you, I just thought of something interesting. Let's all take a look.
What's this?
This is your post from 3 days ago, Aunt Grace. Location, Sunset Bay. Unfortunately, your old injury from years ago didn't exist at all 3 days ago.
Pictures have filters.
Filters can smooth skin and adjust colors. Since when can they make a large bruise disappear completely? And this is a live screenshot. It's not like the sea breeze blew it away.
Why were you snooping on my feed?
Don't rush, Aunt Grace. The show's not over yet. A real old bruise would change from purple to yellow to green, and the edges would spread. Yours doesn't do that. The color is as fresh as if it was just painted on. And the placement and depth are so uniform.
You're lying.
I'm lying? Then explain this. 3 days ago, you were riding the waves at Sunset Bay. And today, an old bruise shows up?
I used concealer when I took that photo. So it didn't show. That doesn't work.
Oh, it works just fine. So what brand of concealer did you use? Waterproof, sweatproof, waveproof, and HD burstproof? You should patent that. It would save the entire beauty industry. Grace, do you really think everyone is a fool? Faking an injury to get sympathy. Making up an abuse story for pity. And you left my mother-in-law speechless.
Fine, I get it. Your whole family doesn't want me. Coming back was a mistake. I might as well have died abroad. I'm leaving. Right now.
Stop. Wendy. Apologize to your aunt.
Dad, are you serious?
She's your elder. Even if she was wrong, you shouldn't have, in front of everyone, humiliated her like that.
So you're saying it's okay for an elder to lie, but I can't call them out?
Wendy, watch your tone.
What's wrong with my attitude? She fakes injury and makes up abuse, and you don't see it. I bring proof to expose her, and you think I'm overreacting. Dad, when did you start judging right and wrong by tears?
Regardless, she's been abroad all these years.
So what if she's been abroad? She says she's been abused, and you believe her. She cries a couple of times, and suddenly everyone else is the villain.
Chris, are you going to let her carry on like this?
Dad, Wendy is not acting out. She's telling the truth.
Truth. A single social media post is the truth. Do you know how much she suffered?
Richard.
Diana, you.
Sophia is right. If Evelyn really suffered, the Harrisons would give all we have. I wouldn't complain, but only if she's telling the truth.
Diana Evelyn, she's been in a bad mood today.
Being in a bad mood doesn't excuse lying. Since she didn't tell the truth, we should get to the bottom of it, not force the one who exposed the lie to apologize.
Diana, don't you believe me either? I was just so scared. I don't want to talk about abroad anymore.
Then let's investigate. Since you claim you're innocent, it will clear your name. Entry-exit records, spending records, medical records. Today, every action leaves a digital trace. The truth can always be found.
Diana, why must you all push me to this point?
We're not the ones pushing you. It's yourself. Your words don't add up.
Richard, even you would let Diana and Sophia suspect me like this?
Enough. This meal is over.
Richard.
Finally, someone speaks sense.
Mom.
Sophia, come to my room for a moment. Sophia, did you find something?
Mom. What I'm about to say might be hard to hear. You need to be prepared. Back then, the Harrison family's cash flow dried up. Grandpa had a cerebral hemorrhage and was hospitalized. Rumors were going around that Evelyn sacrificed herself for the Pay family by marrying abroad to save the family. But that's not what really happened. The most critical page of Grandpa's personal diary was torn out, but Charles used a pencil to trace the indentations on the next page. This was kept with the diary, a bank transfer receipt. The date, account, and amount all match. The one who really went bankrupt to save the Pay family wasn't Evelyn. It was you. When the Pay family was at death's door, she took the last $5 million and ran. Mom.
How? How could this be? Back then, I sold the house my parents gave me. I was afraid Fred would feel pressured, so I didn't dare say I sold it. I just said I borrowed the money. I liquidated all my dowry jewelry and sent it over. But later, everyone said that she saved the Pay family. Even Fred went along with it. The way he looked at her was always full of guilt. I thought I had taken her place. I didn't even dare to feel wronged.
It's not you who's ridiculous. It's them who are disgusting. You don't owe anyone anything.
No wonder Grandpa looked strange after the money was sent. No wonder Fred later asked me where the money came from. I said I borrowed it, and he just went silent. They all knew. At least Grandpa knew. Winnie, thank you. This time, I'm going to make her pay back every cent, with interest.
We have news from overseas. The detective dug into the background. Evelyn was never being abused.
This is what she calls being abused? She lives a life that most people only dream of.
No police records. No hospital records of injuries. The Ward family's assessment of him is consistent. Spoiled, reckless spender. Here are her high-spending transactions from the past 3 years. Jewelry, horse racing, auctions. Millions per transaction are common.
She didn't come back to seek shelter. The detective says she's been liquidating assets, which means her cash flow is cut off. She's back to find a new source to plug the hole.
Pretty much. Just give me a little more time. Her real relationship with the Ward family, the financial transactions. I can dig up everything.
Enough. At least now I've seen enough to know who she really is.
The bird's nest soup must be freshly simmered. The fish chowder shouldn't have any fishy smell. For lunch, remember to make Buddha jumps over the wall, squirrel-shaped mandarin fish, and add a dish of plain boiled cabbage. Keep it light, I've been having stomach issues.
Oh, really? I thought we had an Empress Dowager visiting, ordering a full Manchu Han imperial feast first thing in the morning.
Sarah, you're still so blunt, dear. I just feel bad for my brother. I want him to eat well. It's so hot. Are you trying to scald me to death?
I just brought it out. I was afraid it would get cold.
Afraid it would get cold? You've worked for the Payne family for decades. And you can't even warm milk properly? With this kind of work ethic, even if you're replaced 10 times, it wouldn't matter. Useless. Even if you found out something last night, so what? I can still throw my weight around in this house. Let go. What are you doing?
I should be asking you that. What are you trying to do?
Let go. I was just disciplining a servant. Is it your place to interfere?
Disciplining? In the Payne family, raising your hand against an elderly woman who's served for decades? You call that discipline? Evelyn, this is the Payne household. Not a place for you to run wild. Mrs. Grant has been with the Payne family for over 40 years. Who do you think you are, to lay a hand on her?
I'm part of the Pay family. My brother and I.
Shut up. In this house, who's the master and who's the guest? The rules must be clear. My mother-in-law is the legal wife of the Pay family. I'm the legitimate daughter-in-law of the Pay family. You, the aunt from abroad, or the outsider using old ties to return and cause trouble?
You're out of line. She did wrong, and I can't say anything? You're humiliating me. Are you so eager to kick me out?
Don't twist my words. You could have just said the milk was too hot, but raising your hand is a different matter. Is the milk really that hot? You took a sip before you lost it, right? How come your tongue didn't burn? But your temper flared up first. Yesterday you looked like you'd collapse at a breeze. But today you're full of energy. Should I call Dad right now? Let him come back and see how his poor sick patient is acting like a boss.
Wendy, how can you see me that way? I'm just not feeling well. I was just upset.
So being upset gives you the right to hit someone? Then can I also say today, I have a bad temper. The slap I just gave you was just me losing it.
Wendy, Auntie Martha is old. She can't take shocks.
Ma'am, I'm fine.
Today I'm setting the Pay family rules. First, the Pay family doesn't tolerate abusive servants who dares to act like a feudal lord. Don't blame me if I'm not respectful. Second, guests must know their place. When you're a guest, behave yourself.
Fine. Fine, I was wrong. I'll apologize, okay?
Not to me.
Sorry, Auntie Martha. I was out of line.
Yvonne, since you're not feeling well, go rest in your room. We don't need you in the kitchen.
Find me a smart person now. I want them here. Damn the Pay family. Wendy, sis, you're back. I've been feeling unwell lately, so I hired a little maid myself. This is Lily, she's honest and hardworking. I've already let her move in.
We have enough help at home. No need to add more.
Wendy, don't overthink it. I just wanted to cause less trouble for the family.
Since you've brought someone in, we need to lay down the rules first.
Yes, young madam.
Working for the Parkers, don't enter rooms that are off limits. Keep your hands clean, and your mind. If anyone brings in outside dirty tricks, the Parker's door can open and shut. Understand?
Yes, yes, I understand.
Lily, the second floor railing is so dirty. You just happened to wipe it all the way to the master bedroom door?
I saw some dust here.
First time, I'll assume you don't know the rules. Next time, don't blame me for not being lenient. Yvonne is getting desperate. She planted a spy to dig up dirt on us.
They're looking for evidence.
Since she's so eager to see, let's give her something to see. As long as her people dare to come in, she won't have a leg to stand on.
Fine, I'll play along.
Mom, you'd better not put that document in the study. It's too obvious.
Then where should I put it?
Put it in my room for now. After all, it involves the Parker estate's notarization and redistribution. It's always good to be cautious. Yvonne, don't you like playing dirty? Then let's play.
Wendy, what if she doesn't take the bait?
She's practically dying for it. No way she won't take the bait.
She even took photos. The Parkers don't shelter thieves.
So this time, no one's playing innocent. Mom, let's turn around and go back.
Why are you back so soon?
There's a good show at home. Didn't want to miss it. Lily, what do you think?
Young madam, I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know that at 2:32 p.m., you entered my room, opened the manila envelope, and took 3 photos. Do you want me to go on?
Wendy, maybe Lily was just cleaning. How is that stealing?
Taking pictures of the dust as if it's a crime scene?
It wasn't that I wanted to see. I was just curious.
Curious enough to take pictures? Or is someone putting you up to this?
Why are you staring at me? You messed up, don't blame me.
You brought Aunt Lily here. She took the photos. Now you want to wash your hands of this?
I was tricked by her too. I'm shocked as well.
From now on, if you dare come near the Payne family again, I'll call the police and report you for burglary. Get out.
You think I wanted to come? If Miss Evelyn hadn't told me to keep an eye on them for her, she'd give me $100,000 when she gets the money. She urgently needs a large sum of money. Otherwise she's done.
You're talking nonsense.
Evelyn, so you weren't here to catch up. You're desperate for money. Lily blurted it out before she left. Evelyn said she has a hole overseas. The hole can't be plugged. She urgently needs a large sum of money. It's written all over her face. She's desperate for money.
She's finally shown her true colors. Focus on the key points, check her overseas investments over the past 3 years, and her payment account records, plus all mortgage records under her name. As soon as possible, I need the results.
What about your dad? Did he suspect anything today?
He did, but not enough. For him, the most damaging thing about Evelyn is the old debt from back then.
Marcus, I have a friend in Canada who runs a biomedical fund specializing in high-end pharmaceuticals. If I didn't trust you so much, I wouldn't have thought of the Payne family first.
The specific documents?
I have everything ready. When the Payne family was at its lowest, I never thought about leaving. Now that I've finally built up my resources, I want to help you. If you don't believe me, I'll pretend I never said it.
How much to start?
Not much up front. $20 million is enough. Just a test run.
She dares to ask for $20 million?
Who said you could touch that 20 million?
Marcus.
Registered in Cayman, beneficial owner unclear. Blank guarantee terms. Dad, something this shady you dare to sign.
The company is mine. I need your approval for my decisions.
Marcus, how can you say that about me? I'm doing this for the Payne family.
For the family's good? Taking 20 million to plug her own hole. And that's for the family's good? I've already spoken to finance. Without my signature, this payment won't go out.
Marcus. Now you dare to block my decisions.
I'm blocking the risk. If anyone tries to exploit a loophole and cash out using the Smith name, not a cent of that money will be touched.
Chris, how could you make me sound so awful? Do you really think I'm just a con artist who came back for money?
You know the truth better than anyone.
David, did you hear that? I was thinking of you, and he's guarding against me like this. If I knew you two would end up like this, I'd rather have said nothing.
Apologize to your aunt.
Why should I apologize? Because I won't let the Smiths get taken for a ride.
How dare you? He's your elder. I'll take responsibility.
What are you going to take responsibility for? Can you handle the board's inquiries? Or the shareholders' losses? The company isn't a tool for you to repay personal favors.
David, I really didn't. I didn't leave when the Smiths were at their worst. Are you saying I came back just for the money now?
From now on, any large investment under the chairman's directive will be suspended immediately until I review it jointly with legal. Understood, sir.
Chris. Think you're too big for your boots? And run the family? Are you rebelling?
Wendy, are you stirring things up? Since you came into this family, now you're ruining the father-son relationship?
Aunt, look in the mirror before you blame. 20 million isn't monopoly money. You think you can get cash by talking? And blame me when things go wrong? The Smiths aren't a charity. And certainly not your ATM.
Enough. Chris, are you determined to go against me today?
I finally got the full story on Ella.
Chris, don't take the call now. The family's in a mess. How can you focus on work?
Because it's work, I have to take it. Send all the documents to my email. Divorce agreement, bank statements, and property mortgage records. Don't leave anything out. Got it. Thanks. Aunt Clara. You've had quite an exciting life abroad all these years.
Marcus, what do you mean by that? Did someone outside start spreading rumors again?
Oh, you were so lonely living in a mansion in Etheria City's West End, with multiple properties, and walking away with $20 million in the divorce. That's a kind of suffering most people can't handle.
What did you say?
Henry, let me explain. That wasn't alimony. It was compensation I deserved. I didn't dare tell you because I was afraid you'd worry.
I think you were afraid that once it came out, your image of being abused and exploited wouldn't hold up.
Shut up.
The point is, after the divorce, she didn't settle down. She got into underground gambling, joined private poker games, and lost everything within a few years. She even mortgaged her current house for cash.
No, those were just normal investments.
Going to underground clubs, buying high-leverage derivatives, gambling with illegal bookies. That's normal investing?
So you didn't come back because you missed home.
Henry, I really missed you. I was abroad. Who else could I rely on besides you?
So you set your sights on the Sterling family. First, you pretended to be sick and played the victim, made up a domestic abuse story, then came up with a flawed project to scam $2 million from the company. That's some scheme.
No, I just wanted to free up some cash flow.
So you really came back to plug a hole.
Dad, let's put the $2 million on hold for now. I'll talk to you after I've sorted out the documents.
She didn't come back to reconnect with family. She came back to destroy us. What do we do now?
She loves to put on a show, doesn't she? Then let's set the stage for her. Let her perform to her heart's content.
You mean tomorrow's family dinner?
Tell Mom to play along with me tomorrow. Tomorrow, we spring the trap. We'll take her down.
Mr. Sterling, you're here. Henry often says the company owes its success to you. You must have a few drinks today.
Mom, you look gorgeous.
I used to be too nice, that's why they walked all over me. Don't worry, I won't back down today.
Sister-in-law, you're here. You're not good at socializing, so I'll take over, to avoid neglecting the guests.
Really? I wasn't aware that at the Pay family dinner, a guest needs to host for the host.
I was just worried you'd be exhausted, sis.
At international conferences with my grad students, I handle far more complicated stuff in a day. I can handle hosting a few family friends.
Mrs. Pay is Professor Sue, we've heard so much about you. Have a seat, have a seat.
My brother loves matsutake mushrooms, pepper in his chicken soup. Good thing I still remember. You're busy with both family and work, so it's inevitable you miss things.
Frank's stomach is acting up. The doctor advised avoiding irritants, so for this chicken soup, I told the kitchen to skip the pepper.
Good.
Grace is so thoughtful. In a marriage, remembering what can't be eaten is what matters. Keeping it in mind.
Sister-in-law is great at caring for others. Unlike me, abroad for so many years, I become rusty at a lot of things.
Since you know you're rusty, you should stay in your lane. The rules of the Pay family can't be meddled with by old memories.
Sister-in-law, are you misunderstanding me? I just want to help ease my brother's burdens.
By helping, do you mean redesigning my studio, or meddling in the company's investments, and stirring up trouble at home?
Brother, I really have no other intentions. I just want to be with you.
Everyone should know their place. Don't take what's not yours.
Ethan? What do you mean by this?
Since all the elders and shareholders are here, it's the perfect time for a special show. Please join us in watching.
Vivian, what are you up to now? This is a family dinner.
Compared to someone who treats the Pay family like an ATM, my little misbehavior is nothing.
Everyone, take your time watching. After watching, you'll see how much this Miss Pay has suffered abroad.
A detached house in West Vancouver, 2 Lakeview apartments in Toronto. This is what you call suffering. Luxury spending. Horse racing club membership. Miss Ella. Your suffering is pretty expensive.
Well, I thought you were so wronged. Turns out you were living the high life. Peaceful divorce. $200 million in alimony.
HMMP. High-risk investments crashed. Overseas debt collection. So you blew through it all. And came back to have the family fill the hole. Ella. Is this true?
This is the Bennett family. Not a place for your tantrums.
Brother, you have to believe me. They faked all of this. They're trying to kick me out.
Fake? Do you think if you cry hard enough, Dad will soften like before? What do you take the Bennett family for? A sucker that cleans up all your messes?
Wendy, you're an outsider. What right do you have to meddle in Bennett family affairs?
I may be an outsider, but compared to you, a leech sucking the Bennett family's blood, who wants to take the family's money and run?
Brother? They're all in cahoots. You can fake anything abroad with money.
The papers? What about the man? Since you say they're fake, today, let's hash it out in front of everyone. Mr. Mike, please confirm to everyone whether the information about Miss Ella is accurate and valid.
All documents were obtained through legal channels. The divorce agreement was filed by both firms. The amount is $200 million. Accurate and valid.
He's an actor you hired. Anyone can play a role for money.
I am a licensed investigation consultant. Here are my agency credentials.
I know this agency. Many public companies hire them for background checks. They're definitely not a fly-by-night operation.
Didn't you always say that Mr. Vincent abused you, and that you left with nothing? Well, I found a more direct witness.
I am Mr. Vincent's attorney. Mr. Vincent and Miss Ella actually parted ways amicably. There was no abuse. If Miss Ella continues to spread false statements. We will pursue defamation charges.
The lawyer's recording is fake too? The investigation agency is fake too? The whole world is conspiring against you? Do you really think everyone is blind?
Brother, you know me. How could I ever lie to you? I really suffered abroad. I didn't come back for the money. I couldn't bear to leave you.
You can't let him go. All the Bennett family's money.
Sister-in-law, I know you don't like me, but you can't be like this.
This slap is for myself. For 20 years, I respected you as a member of the Bennett family, and kept telling myself to back off. But I never thought my dignity would raise an insatiable wolf.
How dare you hit me? You just took the place of Mrs. Reed, the one Frank truly loves.
Shut up, Ella. Haven't you always said you sacrificed everything for the Reed family? Then today, let's finally tear off this mask. Dad, do you think back then, when the Reed family was at its worst, it was Ella who saved the Reed family? Wrong. The answer is here.
Get that away. Who knows if it's fake?
You better not touch it. Wendy. Go on.
When the Reed family's cash flow broke, you thought it was Ella who stayed with you through it. But those 3 lifeline funds, the first was Luna's family savings, the second was my mother-in-law selling her premarital property, the third was from her selling off her jewelry and funds. The one who truly went broke for the Reeds was never anyone else but her. It was my mother-in-law, Luna.
Luna. It's true.
We were engaged back then. You didn't ask, I didn't say. I thought favors shouldn't be mentioned. But I never thought someone would dare to steal my efforts and claim them as her own.
No, I was just trying to help. I just took that money abroad to find a way to raise more money and come back.
Find a way? Then explain this. This $5 million ended up in your overseas personal account. She wasn't sharing your hardships. She pulled out the Reed family's last lifeline.
So, the one truly wronged all these years is Luna.
I love you. I did all of this because...
Love. You dare mention that word? You wanted to take the cash and live a good life and watch the Reed family die. I was truly blind.
No. Frank.
Get out of here.
Get out? Frank Reed, what gives you the right to kick me out?
What gives me the right? You've lied to the Reeds 20 years, embezzled the company's lifeline money, and still come back to cause trouble.
Lied? What right does the Reeds have to say I lied? If it weren't for my father taking that knife for your father, your family would have been finished long ago. My father gave his life for it. You think a name and a meal is enough? Since you've gone that far, I'll drop the act. I'm demanding a share of the estate.
What?
This house, pay group, and the shares under your names should rightfully be half mine. As long as my dad's sacrifice stands, I'll always have the right to be here.
Bullshit. You have the nerve to bring up your dad? If he knew what you and your mother have done, he'd be rolling in his grave. The Pace gave you and your mom a new surname and sent you abroad. Which of those wasn't a gift? When you took off with $5 million, you didn't think about your dad's life. You and your mother are 2 ungrateful snakes.
What the hell are you babbling about, you old hag?
Enough?
Ethan, if you dare throw me out, I'll make a huge scene. Let everyone see how the Pay family betrays its benefactors and hounds their savior's orphan.
Are you done? Since you're done, then let me speak. This is a legal notice.
What?
A driver's sacrifice was a matter of loyalty, not grounds for inheritance. You're not a Pay by blood. You have no legal right to inherit. Want half the estate? Dream on.
Felix. Are you really this heartless?
Don't say my name. It makes me sick.
Before you go public, you'd better look at the last page first. Illegal embezzlement of company funds, with interest accrued over the years, civil lawsuit and notice.
What do you mean?
It means you get 0 from the estate, but you'll pay back every cent of the debt. The $5 million you illegally took with 20 years of interest means you owe the Pay family $50 million.
Impossible.
See you in court tomorrow.
Ethan, Vanessa, you'll die a miserable death.
Someone, drag her out of here. Get out. Move. Behave yourself.
Felix, you'll regret this. I'm not leaving. I have a share here too.
Luna, I'm sorry. I was blind, I was foolish. All these years, I treated a fraud as someone I owed, while making you suffer for 20 years. I'm such a jerk.
Get up first.
Luna, can you give me another chance?
Felix. It's not that I can't forgive you. But I can't forgive you right now either. Over the years, I've gotten used to giving in. Thinking it was magnanimity. But really I was just draining myself. So this time, I want to think about myself first.
That crazy bitch Catherine won't give up. She's buying off influencers and posting fake accusations and rumors. In the article, she's the tragic sweetheart while I'm the vicious wife stealing the fortune.
She's actually daring to sling mud online.
This is a dirty trick. He took the video of us kicking her out of the house and edited it, cutting the beginning and end. He paired it with a sob story. All the clueless netizens are her pawns.
Message received. Go ahead, Secretary. The stock price dropped 3 points at the open. I know. Keep the market steady.
It seems she's using the Parker family's reputation and market value to force us to bow to her.
We can't drag this out any longer. Should we contact the platform to delete the posts? Then have legal send a letter. The stock price is moving. The board is already pressuring us.
Not enough. Deleting the posts now will only make us look guilty. I've already arranged for legal and PR to gather evidence.
Wendy, don't read those nasty comments online. Those people don't know anything. Don't take the bandwagon insults to heart.
Mom, I'm fine. If a mad dog bites you, you can't bite it back, but we can beat it to death with a stick.
Wendy, is the internet buzzing?
Even if you change your number 800 times, I can still smell your fake sweetness.
Still tough at a time like this? Guess you really don't know. Don't believe me? If I leak a little more, tomorrow, more than netizens will be after you, even Marcus and the Parker Company, they'll all go down with you. $50 million. Just transfer the $50 million to the account I specify. I'll post a video to clarify immediately, saying it's all exaggerated by influencers. I could even say nice things about the Pay family, to cool things down. Otherwise, I'll keep making noise. I've got nothing left anyway. I'm a dead man walking. Taking down the whole Pay family with me is a fair deal.
What guarantee do I have that you'll shut up after getting the money?
You can record this. Keep evidence. Once the money's in, I'll delete and clarify. If you're not sure, you can give me $10 million today as a deposit.
Fine. Send me the account. But you'll have to give me some time to raise the money.
I'll give you 6 hours. I want to see the money by midnight tonight. If I find out you called the police or tried to track me down, tomorrow morning you'll be waiting for an even bigger trending topic.
6 hours, $50 million, plus threats and intimidation. She's worried that after she gets locked up, she won't have enough charges.
She's crazy. She's absolutely insane.
Not crazy. She's backed into a corner.
Since she wants to go big, then we'll go with the flow and put her on the front page. PR and legal, listen up. First, secure all evidence. Second, prepare the official statement and evidence package. Third, wait for the peak of public opinion, then release everything across all platforms at once. Don't give them any breathing room or a chance to argue.
Mr. Pay, the court has officially accepted the case. The summons and complaint are ready.
The buzz has reached its peak. The evidence chain is perfect. The reversal is just a moment away.
I'll decide the final version of the recording. The line, taking down the whole Pay family with me, is a fair deal must be placed at the very beginning. Doesn't she love playing the victim? Then let everyone see her true face of extortion and blackmail.
I was blind.
Good. The asset preservation order has been issued. Because the recording evidence is conclusive, a criminal case has been officially filed.
She's so calculating. Is she now already on the run?
The booking system shows she bought a ticket to Vancouver this afternoon. Desperate to run, let's see where she can go now. Miss Grace, please cooperate with the investigation. You're suspected of extortion, defamation, and illegal seizure of property, among other major economic crimes. Please come with us.
No, I don't want to go back. Let me go.
Thank you, Jenny. It was you who pulled me out of that unhappy marriage from the mud, and gave me the courage to start over.
Honey. Off work.
Alex, why are you ditching work so early today?
Today is our third wedding anniversary. Even the biggest thing can wait. Of course, the CEO's priority is his wife.
So beautiful.
Honey, marrying you is the best thing that ever happened to me. In this life, the next, and the one after that, I want to be with you.
Me too. I'm the lucky one.
Wendy, Alex, sit down, the food's ready. These ribs were glazed with your dad's homemade sauce.
Luna, the new drug project you've been leading at the company just wrapped up after a month of hard work. Today you finally have a rest. So I could only lend a hand in the kitchen, just to do my bit.
Mom, you're now the real power at Pay Group, the backbone. Even Dad has to follow your lead at the company.
Wendy's studio is doing amazing work. It's helped so many confused and wronged women find themselves. I'm truly proud of you, honey.
Thank you, Mom. Happiness is simple. As long as our family is healthy and safe together, that's all that matters. The storms from a year ago have completely settled down. All those lies and pain have faded away. In this reborn family, I've not only protected my love but also witnessed women's most beautiful transformation. In the future, we will keep walking together in happiness.